Hello, hello Pisces. Welcome to your June 2020 overview reading. This is good for you if you're a sun, moon, or rising Pisces. And before we get started, make sure you subscribe to this channel, give me a thumbs up, and leave a comment if anything resonates. Don't forget to check out my Instagram at Onyx Healing. And if you would like to work with me one-on-one or check out all the other stuff I offer, go to onyxhealing.com. Okay, I'm gonna lay this out and then we will get started. Okay, let's start with your oracle cards as always. Yes, this is a much smaller spread. I'll be back to normal next month. Just bear with me during this month. Okay, so the oracle cards for you are Owl. Follow your intuition. Follow the knowing. Follow the nudge. Follow the yes, yes, yes feeling. That is your intuition. And remember, this comes from a neutral space. So when you're sitting in a neutral, non-emotional place, that's actually where intuition starts to percolate and show itself. And then we have determination is so beautiful. So if you are determined to do something, this is a month where that is going to be your best friend. And it seems like that is energetically putting a big fat yes behind your desire, behind the things that you want. And so that is going to expand and compound. So you can trust your determination, your conviction, the energy that you're putting behind something. And then we also have experiment, give it a chance to evolve, be patient with your effort, have fun on the journey, leave room in the plan for creative detours and in the moment modifications. Perfect. Okay, so this is just about experimenting as you go, not getting too gridlock around how things should be, right? This is more about evolving as you're moving through things. Don't be afraid of experimentation, lean into it. The central energy for you in June is the Queen of Coins. Money who? You've got this. There's a lot of financial stability, material stability. The material world is something that the Queen of Coins masters. Like, she just gets it. She knows how all of it works. She feels really good in the energy of money. And so for those of you who are really focused on repairing a relationship with money or stepping into more abundance or anything around material work, that's what June can really be about, is rising to see what you can create in the material plane, in the 3D, the see, feel, touch plane that we have here, the densities that we're dealing with on Earth. So you have a lot of that coming through. Let's see what you have shifting out. We have the Empress. I see this as working with divine feminine. So for some of you, maybe this was incorporating more of the motherly TLC, needing to do good things for yourself. Maybe it was more of like a self-care energy that you were working on in order to feel full enough to start building or working on the material stuff or getting into an ideal position. And then for others of you, maybe this is just about transitioning out of that, incorporating more action, taking more motion, more heavy on the energy that you're putting into things or the boundaries that you have. So I'm getting that this may have been practice, or this is something that is requiring you to pay attention to masculine as well, like the masculine structure and boundaries around the way that you're operating. So maybe you've just spent a lot of time in that self-care bubble or in that I'm filling my cup state, and now it's actually getting you into a place where the material world is getting easier and easier. The oncoming energy is the Hermit. Ooh, this is kind of mysterious, actually. There's this, I don't know, it's almost like a movie scene, like there's big transition happening. Let me clarify this before I start going all over the place with that. Ten of Knives. What is up with this? Okay, let me pull one more because I'm really curious, like, what is this story? What is happening here? 10 of Stars. Interesting. Interesting. It's like you have a big fat release, and you also have this booming material stability. It's an interesting dynamic. I'm getting that a lot of like both the processing, maybe this is releasing fear, embracing abundance, integrating and downloading this information is happening in the Hermit State. So a Hermit State is in meditation, in a meditative state, in your own being in the expression of God, universe, divine source, whatever you like to work with. This is all of that kind of coming to fruition. So it's like a massive shedding of skin that is happening. Whatever the Queen of Coins is really highlighting here, because again, I don't know how this is going to be for some of you. Some of you are like doubling down on material success, and that's the direction that it's going. Others of you, maybe this is more healing energetics that are in your space. So whatever the case is, it looks like after June, or the oncoming energy after this month, is full-blown integration. Integration of mind, body, and spirit, integrating all of your shedding the skin, shedding the version of you that maybe was holding you back or preventing you from creating what you want to create, and embracing all forms of material stability in every way, shape, and form. So there's this beautiful like transition, releasing fear, gaining stability, releasing the old, welcoming the abundance. And it's all done in that Hermit energy. And then what you need to know about the month of June is the Ace of Cups. New love. I'm getting a lot of self-love practices, as well as just really abundant, overflowing love in connections and relationships. If you're looking for love, this is a fantastic card to have on the table, because this is the new love card, if you will. So of course, anytime that comes up, it can be a relationship, but it's all dependent on if you've been asking for that, if it's something that you've decided that you get to have. If you haven't done that piece, then I can't really speak to that quite as much. But remember that what you are holding on to internally, what you are embodying, what you are doing for yourself is what you have reflected to you. So I'm getting that this month is really giving you an opportunity to see that in all of your relationships. And this is really exciting stuff, just because it can take you really far. So enjoy this sweet energy that you have. Lots of good stuff. I'm getting like money, finances, career, all of that stuff could be really booming for you in June. So enjoy that. Don't be afraid to experiment with it either. If you make an attempt and it doesn't go well, don't take that as it's something wrong with me. Just keep experimenting through any discomforts that arise. And then we are going to pull a card. Now, if you have a question, if you are asking for guidance, clarity, whatever it is you need, ask it now. Otherwise, this will just be general. The Wheel of Fortune. So some people interpret this as the wheel is turning in your favor, the luck is turning in your favor, things are moving in the direction that you want. I'm actually getting that you want to capitalize on empty space. So both of those things are really important. And I'm also getting that kind of this hermit energy of going into meditation in the emptiness, in the unknown, in the intuitive, deep feminine space. That is where all of the magic lives for you. So don't hide from it. Go into that deep space. Go into it. And I don't think you have anything to worry about if you're being intentional. The only risk that goes along with the Wheel of Fortune is when you're totally unconscious, like when you're just running on old patterns, old habits, old behaviors. There's no consciousness surrounding the habits, patterns, and behaviors at all. Or that's just always the way it's been, so that's always the way it's going to be. Those are traps. So you want to come into the intuitive space, knowing the empty space, with a trust in your ability to create, in your ability and successes that you've had previously, and knowing that this is where all the magic lives. That's where your intuition, your guidance, your wisdom, all of the things that materialize in the 3D, they start in the unknown. Thank you so much for joining me today, everybody. I really appreciate your being here. And just so you know, I do have a tarot class that will be launching soon. So if you would like an update on that, make sure you sign up for my newsletter. The link is in the description box below. And you get a free Dealing with Family meditation when you sign up, along with weekly readings from me. And if you would like to work with me one-on-one or find out more ways to work with me, make sure that you head over to onyxhealing.com. Check me out on Instagram at onyxhealing. And if you would like to know which decks I used in this month's reading, make sure that you check out the description box as well. They are all listed out for you. And make sure you subscribe and leave a thumbs up and a comment if anything resonates. And I will see you next time. Have a good one. Bye-bye.